What's up? How are you today? Well, ladies, this one's for you. And gentlemen, if you're listening, you could apply it, I guess. You doubt you are having the same issues that I met with today. Okay, so here we go. Ladies, I want to tell you something that I really think you need to hear. So listen up. Something in life, you have to ask for it. Now, I say that in regards to your job, okay? So if you have been working in any organization, but because I'm in the medical industry, I'm going to stick to that because it's very, very common. You think that somebody is just waiting to give you more money. You have another thing coming, okay? So I told this story to a few different women today about what happened to me in my 20s when I was working in New York City. And I was doing the job of a title that I was not getting paid for. I was one of the only women in this industry. This is before I got into medical. This was telecom. So I was a project manager getting paid as a trainer. So what I did was I did my research and I found a lot of what comparisons I could provide to my boss. So he could see that I was of a project manager. Then I presented how I should get paid the same manager does. Now, I am quite sure my old boss, Bob, will tell you that he never thought I would come in and ask for that, number one, nor did he ever think I nor did he ever just go, waiting to give her more money, just waiting for her to come into my office. It doesn't happen, ladies. So the sad truth is, now this is not everybody, so don't get offended, but majority of medical practices that I have encountered, they're not going to give you any more money until you ask for it. But ask for it if you don't have anything worth asking for. That means if you believe that you are a great employee, I don't mean a good employee, I mean like you are a rock star. You walk in there with full on confidence and be like, listen, I've been here years. I haven't gotten another dollar in years, nor have you given me a review or an evaluation. And I demand, all right, maybe you shouldn't say demand, but I would ask for it. And some advice that I gave today was like, I could sit here and teach you how to do this, but there's this great thing called the internet. Like, if you want to know how to do something, YouTube it. I hope you're YouTubing me, just how to ask for it. Maybe I'll do a whole thing about that. I'll tell you how to do it. I know how to do it. I've done it. But I was an excellent employee. That's not ego. That is my truth. I've always been an excellent employee before I opened my business. I was an operator. Okay? I have empathy for you. I understand that you're afraid to ask for what you deserve. Now think about what I just said. You're afraid to ask for what you deserve. That's crazy. Now, I think what the common theme is, and this is one of the reasons that I stopped going inside of a practice too much and I just do more doctors, because it almost is too sad for me to witness anymore. And that's how I felt today. Like, I used to just flat out get teary-eyed when I would, because these women are crying to me. And it happens every time. And they tell me these unbelievable stories about how they're treated. It's shameful, really. But really, there's two sides to this, right? Self-esteem do you have to stay in a position where you're not treated the way you believe you deserve to be treated, where you will deal with abusive, condescending behavior, where you will be spoken down to that, where you don't make the money that you know you deserve? How long are you going to stay there? Like, you could blame the boss if you want to. You could blame the employee. Like, who should you be looking at? You need to really. I feel like I can go full on to self-esteem classes when I go to these practices. It's kind of unbelievable. I'll tell you something else right now, ladies. I went into a practice not too long ago that I worked with for an entire year. It's been years since I have gone and spoken to these girls. They didn't have a bathroom to use. Did you hear what I said? They didn't have a bathroom. They had to leave the office and go somewhere else to use the bathroom because there was an issue with the employer that was the doctor. Too bad. It's like laws out there that people need to be aware of. So I'm sorry, but I'm not happy with women today and what they put up with. Is crazy. Have we heard about what's happening in the world? Do we know what's going on with Me Too and create your own hashtag? Hashtag I need a damn raise. But like, are you good? Is it really you don't ask, like you're a crappy employee and that you get away with murder and that those things too. Because I did a performance evaluation every year, 90 days when they came in, but I also communicated with them. If they weren't happy or they gave me an attitude, which was common, because I might have told them that they needed to do something or do something different, something to benefit the business, and then they walked around with toot all day about it. And I'm telling you right now, straight up honesty, I'm a more empathetic today than I ever was as a boss. I've been able to come outside and see what is going on. Right. And too many people come in as and then become an office manager. Shame on you, people. Like, I believe in advancing your employees, but if they've had no management training, if they don't know how to deal with employees, and if they don't have any empathy, and if they talk down to people that are new, well, shame on you, employer. Shame on you. So don't do this too much because it gets me upset. Can you tell? It upsets me. It upsets me to see what women will put up with. I can't say this about men because there's not a lot of men working front, back office in medical facilities. If there's a CEO of a medical company, 9 out of 10 times it's a man in privately held companies. I know. I've been to them. So I've never had a problem asking for more money because I've been working on my self-esteem I know what I'm worth. You need to know what you're worth. And if you are having a problem with that, you need to start doing self-help exercises. Fix your mindset. What are you doing? Nobody's waiting to give you more money. Okay. Can we just sit together and like understand that nobody is going, I can't wait to give you more money. Now, a good employer would do that. So I have paid people in my own business than people. These are people that are caring for your health. Not happy today. This is one of the reasons I started 13th Avenue Media. I almost can't stand what's going on. It's really sad. So now I'm going to speak at the I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's a group of administrators. And in my subject, it says truth slang. So don't come if you're not ready to hear the truth, because I'm just going to bring it. at the Wyndham Grand in Clearwater Beach, and I recommend you look it up. And you medical industry, come to my talk because I'll be the one telling you to put up with, what not to put up with, and don't you dare, if you're an artist, don't even think about it. I'll be disgusted with you. I did have a great day. No, it doesn't sound like that, but it's bigger than this. It's a disappointment that women that I've come across with too many times, so I can really speak on this. 5 years in my own business, going to medical practices, listening to how they're treated, and then hearing what they're paid. It's a disgrace. And it's I have phenomenal medical practices and doctors that I work with that know that they have to treat their employees right. But I don't understand know that like your team is everything. Everything. Without a great team, nothing. So take that with a wiffle bat. All right, I'm leaving now. I hope if you're a woman and you're watching this and you haven't asked for a raise, you go do your research. You find out what the market dictates. Google is an amazing thing, and so is YouTube. That's why we're on it right now. Bye-bye. Love ya. Mean it.